Hi, it's Felicity. Welcome back. I have to be honest. Oh, Reese is distracting me today. It is cold out here. Can I just say, I think it's got to 11, so, you know, very balmy. There are just some days that you just don't feel like doing anything. Today is one of those days. So as a psychologist, you know, I often say to people, you know, who gets stuck, just like me, gets stuck in taking any sort of action. So I thought, all right, I'll make a list of my priorities for today. It's today. Can't even talk today. And so two of the priorities were editing a couple of videos, and the second was doing another worm farm. So I've already got one worm farm. It's at a bath. It's pretty big tub, which is quite nice. I looked over there because that's where it is. So here it is, looking very uninteresting, sitting there. The lid doesn't fit very well anymore, but that's okay, I don't care. But I think what I'll do is carry the worm farm over to the other larger one and get things set up. All right, so I've moved the worm farm closer to where I'm going to put it. I really quite like worm tea, and so I thought, well, I'll talk about fertilizer teas in an upcoming video, but I thought, well, I might do my other farm that's been sitting there for, I probably haven't used it in a couple of years, and so I'm going to get some bedding for them first. I've got shredded paper from my office, and I'm going to get leaves. I reckon I might have some compost hanging around somewhere. What else? So they actually have, there's quite a few things that they don't mind. I'll also put some cardboard down first. Oh, and I'm going to get some wood chips. Those wood chips that I'm going to grab are from when we got some trees cut down and then asked them to put them through a wood chipper. And so we've got a great big pile of wood chips as well. And so I'm going to do that first, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Fascinating. Wow. You're like, this is amazing. This is an amazing video, Felicity. And we thank you. You're welcome. Here we go. So this is the base. I have to get... Yeah, that looks all right. So that's going to be the base. You can't stack them up apparently, but this thing's old. It's been in the sun for forever, and which it shouldn't be, because, you know, that kills things, particularly worms. So I'll grab some cardboard, put it down in this lay here, and build up the bedding. So all I'm really going to be doing, I'm trying to keep it as cheap as possible, because it doesn't have to cost much. I mean, obviously, I've got a tumbleweed worm farm, but I've had it for a number of years, like 5 or 6, I think. Sounds about right. So it's a bit weather worn, but it doesn't really matter. If it holds worms, it holds a liquid, it's fine. There you go. I just got some cardboard out of the recycling bin and put that down as a first layer. Now I'm going to go down the front and go grab some wood chips, and then I'll scrounge around for some leaves. It's Adelaide Hills, there's always leaves. So I forgot to get a shovel. I'm going to get one. Oh, this is a funky view, isn't it? Yeah. I have to say, now that I'm out and about, first I'm thinking, I wonder how much you can see up my nose. And then the second thing is, now that I'm outside, I really didn't want to do this today, only because I'm just tired, I say. So I'm just going to grab the shovel from the shed, and then I'll head down to the wood pile. Wood pile? Yes, wood pile. So I'm already laughing because I'm down at the wood chip pile, and I've got 5 sheep staring at me and making a whole lot of racket. Hello, my friends. No, I'm not going to feed you now. Heck no. I've already been doing that this morning. You get fat. Yes. Oh, body shaming. I shouldn't do that shit. That's a pretty little spot right here. You know what I'm going to actually do today? Try not to, in my videos, say so. The first video I did, and probably all the others too I've done so far, I haven't edited them yet. I keep saying so. I mean, we've all got words that we like to say. Apparently that's one of mine. It's driving me nuts already. Got the bucket. That actually took like all of 2 seconds. And I'll go up to the house now. I can't believe I just did this. I was putting the bark in the worms demonstrated here. See? And there was I thought it was a worm. And lucky I have my gloves on. I think it's a baby snake, and I just threw it. But then I kind of think, if I thought it was a worm, why would I throw it? Oh, I can't believe I just held a baby snake and chucked it. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares now the rest of the day. I'm just starting to think I'm trying to make myself feel better. I mean, it's June, end of June. Would it be the time for baby snakes? Let's just go with no. It was just a weird-looking worm. Alright, so I've popped some leaves in, and next I'm going to do some shredded paper. Alright, shredded paper's in. Now I'm going to find I'm going to cheat. I mean, you can buy worms. I typically buy them at Bunnings. You can get like 1,000 in a box. Hello, babies. I'm going to chuck you in there. There's some greenery while we're there. And oh, look at them all. Hello. Hello. I'm going to talk to my worms. Oh, you're a biggie. Do you want to come in? Sure you do. Yes. Yes, you do. Good job, worms. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, nice. Come on. New home. Lots of food. I don't know if you can see. Little wrigglers, hello. There we go, better quality video there. All right, so I've stolen some worms from my other bin, my other worm farm over there. And I've put in wood chips, cardboard, a little bit of food and bedding from the other farm, and shredded paper. I've also put some leaves in as well, just a few, and some weeds. So you can use for bedding compost, soil, hay. I'm counting here and you can't see me. That's really useful, Felicity. Dead leaves. What else? I could have also put in straw hay. You know those cocoa core bricks that you then put in like a bucket or put in the wheelbarrow and loosen up and expand with water, so you can use that. What else? I guess potting mix, I suppose. I've not really used that before. I don't know if others have done it. Obviously cardboard. I put it as a base, but you can also shred it up as well. That's pretty useful for them. And what else? I can't think of anything else. If anyone's got any other ideas, definitely pop it in the comments section if anyone ever watches this video. Thanks to the one person who might. So now I'm going to put the second tub. I'm going to put this one on the top, and I will put some extra food in this one. I'm just going to grab it from the other compost bin because we've just finished our last compost bin in the kitchen, and I dumped it in our one of our other compost bins. So I'm going to fish it out and give it to the worms. It'll be a bit gross. Anyway, that's all right. All right, so almost finished. I'll show you what I've done. Right, so I have watered. You really need to water the worm farm once you've put everything in. I'm going to put, I'll show you, a bucket underneath to catch the water. Make sure you keep, if you've got one with the tap, I don't know if you can see it from there, but keep it open so that when you water it, it drips through. Otherwise you're going to drown the worms if there's too much water. And also then you're always catching the worm too. Actually, there is one more thing I have to do, and that is put the hessian on the top. Crappy old hessian bag, still useful. I've pretty much finished. Let me just show you the final version. So I've popped a brick on top because the lid on that one doesn't fit anymore. And as you can see, there's actually some juice coming out in there. It's probably just from, obviously it's the water and other bits from the new worm farm. That won't really be worm tea, not too much of it, so I'll leave that for now. I could chuck it on the garden, but it won't have that much nutrients in it. And there we go, worm farm complete. Oh, before we finish up, I forgot I was going to give you guys a bit of a list of foods that worms eat. In there I've got, I guess really from all our kitchen compost bin. I just pointed, you wouldn't have been able to see that. Purposeless movement. But I put in, there's some eggshells in there, so crushed up for calcium. I put weeds in there, and leaves. They also eat leaves as well. What else do I give them? Fruit and veg. I actually often pick up horse manure. We don't have horses, but often when I'm driving to and from work, there's a number of farms, they clearly have horses, and you can pick up bags of horse manure for a couple of dollars. And it's not too heavy on the nitrogen, so, because the issue with putting in chicken manure, oh, cool breeze, is that it's pretty hot, and so it's not as great for the worms. Probably matured or aged chicken manure would be fine. What else I give them? Oh, coffee grounds, obviously paper, but not the stuff with the plastic or like pictures on it. Or anything like that. Like, I don't tend to give them full of ink or anything. It's usually fairly plain paper and cardboard. So the cardboard with the shiny surface I don't tend to put on. I think they eat a little bit of citrus, not a ton. Onion, I don't think either, a ton of. And I think obviously things like plant matter. I just gave them some rhubarb and some chard leftovers, weeds, all those sorts of things that degrade. They don't, and it's not like they chew on a whole bunch of things. So I mean, things that are crushed up and broken down a bit. But I find, what they really love though? Pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Pop some pumpkin skin, leftover pumpkin with the seeds in the worm farm, and they will love it. There's something else I'm going to say. I've forgotten. Oh, my memory sometimes. Oh, that's right. It was about... Oh, that's it. So, yay! She remembered. It's amazing. I didn't put a ton of worms in this particular worm farm. I did get them I stole them from my other worm farm. And... but I could see there were tons of baby worms in the other... You wouldn't have been able to see it with the camera. But yes, there were tons of baby worms. So I've stolen some from that particular worm farm, my other one, and they'll take a while to breed and build up the numbers. And look, even if, come like in a couple of months or something, the population's not that big, I'll just chuck some more in. It's no big deal. Actually, I'm really glad I came out today. Because I really wasn't in the mood. I was tired and I was a bit done. Really wanted a nap, and I thought, you know what? I've said that I'm going to do one video a week, and I did. I'm amazed that I did that actually. Usually I'd flake out and not follow through on what I wanted to do. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are worm farming away or growing something, and you guys have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.